Welcome to the Rugs to Riches show. Grab a drink and get comfortable. The live show is about to start.
Yo, what's happening? As you can see, I'm solo. I haven't heard from AG, so I'm just going to go ahead and start this thing. And if he pops on, he pops on. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Hey, welcome, Anti-Hero. What's up, Aaron? Welcome back from Mexico. Glad to see you're safe. What's up, KR? What's up, Dennis? Dennis, you scared everybody off on poker. Nobody wants to play poker with us anymore. We have a couple guests lined up. So without ado, I'll just go ahead and bring up the first one. This is Mike Dwyer. He's in our Discord, or not our Discord. He's in our Telegram. But hey, Mike, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Welcome to the R2R show. We are not the biggest. We are not the grandest, but we're just people on the internet. So we like to talk. We just talk
humble. I love it.
We just talk crypto. We talk IRA a lot because that's our project. But basically, we just get on here and bullshit. AG might pop on. I haven't heard from him today. So normally if he's not going to be on the show, he kind of tells me, but sometimes he forgets it's Monday. So it is what it is. But Mike, why don't you go ahead and just introduce yourself and tell people how long you've been in crypto, what's your maybe your biggest win, your biggest rug, all those little fun things. And then sometimes flat earth theories. Yeah. I have my I don't know if you saw, here's my my tinfoil hat whenever we start talking conspiracies.
That's awesome. Yeah, so my name's Mike Dwyer. Some people might know me from the Collective Growth Club, just a investment community that I created where I share resources, I share news, I share hot tokens, some blue chips, but primarily I try to stick with the top 100. And I think I found DeFi IRA through the Privilege Club, which that was a bad one for me. So regarding the good, the bad, right? The good, thank God, man. I've been buying BNB since it was $30. So
wow.
That's probably my biggest win in this space. But yeah, I've been in crypto since about 2017. Prior to that, I was trading stocks, a little bit of stock options. I wasn't fully invested in stock options yet. But I mean, you can't, it's hard to look past, crypto futures, right? You can use 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 leverage on some exchanges. And so that's where my mind is now. Hey, there he is.
Nice.
Look at
What's going on?
AG, meet Mike. Mike, that's AG.
What's going on, Mike?
He's the other half of the R2R crew. And the other.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. My son was refusing to take a shower.
Oh, let's blame it on the kids.
Well, it is what it is.
Don't you have a wife?
Yeah. But Dad's got to do the disciplining.
Oh. Not on Mondays. Mondays at 8:00. Dad's busy for 2 hours. Let's go. We've only done this. We're like, I think we just hit. Have we hit 2 years? I think we just hit 2 years. We got to be really close. You know what's bad is we don't. Yes.
I don't know what that was.
But are we? When did we start, AG?
Was that
remember when did we?
No, I think it was. We started in 2003, right?
Well, first of all, I know we have to be at least 2 years because StreamYard just tagged me for $500 again. $450. So
Yeah, that seems really high. That seems really, really high. Something's wrong with that.
You know, last year we thought that too, and then it's been an entire year and we haven't looked into it. So
Well, we
apparently we
get
don't
busy.
care.
We get
Yeah.
busy.
So, well, we were just talking. I was talking to Mike before we actually launched, and he was kind of just giving his introduction of what, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly kind of thing. So, but before we actually launched,
Gotcha.
we were actually talking about onboarding money and stuff. So that's where we were. If we want to go that route,
Oh,
or
I'm curious about that.
yeah. Well, I was telling him
So,
about
Yeah.
I was telling him about Robinhood. That's how I onboard my money for pretty much nothing. But Mike, I do have a bad Robinhood story. If you're trying to onboard a lot of money, Robinhood is not very good. Like we sold our house when we moved up north. I say up north. We're still in Florida, but we went from Central Florida to North Florida. And I was trying to onboard
Orlando.
some money, and they did. They locked it. I had to send in like my house saying that where the money came from. Where hey, it's coming from this. I just sold my house. Blah blah blah. And it was crazy because the security guy I was talking to, 100% was probably 18 years old. Like, you know, he's all like, you know, rizzing me out and capping and doing all those other damn words I don't know. 67ing
so,
me, whatever the hell that means.
I'm
so,
surprised they didn't ask for a hair follicle.
Oh my gosh, it was close. I mean, it was really ridiculous how much I had to give them. And then when they finally authorized it, then I could only move 5,000 a day. So
that's dumb.
mad.
So they
Yeah,
froze your funds to make you
Yeah.
prove where they came from?
Yep. Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like what?
And it's crazy because it came out of my
Yeah.
bank account. So like if my
Yeah.
bank authorized it, like why but yeah, that was and so I stopped using Robinhood for a little while, but they make it so damn easy. And now I don't even know if you know AG that they support Base. So you can buy on Robinhood and
Mhm.
send on Base. It's
Oh yeah, that's
it's
what I've been
fantastic.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Fantastic.
I'm super limited here in New York, so I was using Cash App for the longest time, just because they'll extend their weekly restrictions, their weekly cap that you get. So I was using Cash App, man, for the first 3 years.
Yeah.
But
And actually Cash App was pretty easy too. I still do that. I still tell people that to eat like if you're trying to buy Bitcoin kind of quickly or whatever and move it, Cash App's pretty solid. Fees are higher. You know, the fees are
Yeah,
higher.
I
They
was
have
gonna say they are.
their spread is if you but not as bad as like Venmo or PayPal. If you've ever tried to buy crypto on that shit, it's whew. You know, it can be done, but you're paying the price
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, and anything over $600 now, they have to report it through Cash App
Mm.
is it
as
600
income.
now?
I think it was 600. Yeah. So
Is this
No, I
600
think
at a
you're right.
time?
That was changed last year.
yeah, I think it was. I think it started last year, where if you receive or deposit $600, they have to claim it to the IRS. So I think it was Money Man that was telling me that he was. No, it wasn't Money Man. Who was it? I don't know.
That's
Anyway,
Tennessee B.
somebody was
AG
telling me that they would go
AG
to the what?
AG. His name is now
What?
Hennessy B. Hennessy B. He's no longer Money Man. He's the artist formerly
NCB.
known
I don't
as.
know.
He is the artist
So,
formerly known as Money Man.
well, anyways, Money Man. He was saying that. Listen, this wasn't Money Man. I can't remember who it was. I think it was the guy from Miami that's friends with Money Man. What's his name?
Oh,
He runs.
Dow.
you-
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of his name now.
Thor.
Thor. Yeah. So anyways, he was saying if you go to a Bitcoin or ATM, you can put cash in there up to, I think he said $600, and they don't ask for your information at all. You just deposit cash and then send Bitcoin to your wallet, and you can do that multiple times.
Bro, the
Nice.
spread. You want to talk about taking it.
Yeah.
The spread on those things are like
But if you're trying to
bananas,
hide
man.
it from the
Oh,
government or
bro.
whatever,
Listen, they're trying to hide money, and then that's like laundry. It was like 18% or some shit the last couple I've looked at because I get curious every time I see one. I'm like, what's the spread?
They're
I pull up
everywhere.
what. Oh my, they're everywhere. And God, we should do that too. The spread's like 18%, and people are because they want to hide $600, they're gonna pay 18%. That's bad. That's crazy.
Well,
I
I
mean,
think
damn,
people
all
are like, "Hey, I'll put in $600, and maybe a year from now it'll be worth 60 grand." You know?
well, I don't know about see. I
Well,
mean, if you put
that's
it in
what they're
last year,
hoping for.
it'd be 1,200 this year. Or if you put it in last year, I mean, that's still pretty
Maybe
damn
they
good.
put it into altcoins or something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. But I know one thing that I wanted to talk to you about, Mike, is Arbum. Is that how you say it? Arum? How do they pronounce it?
Oh, yeah, Aurum Foundation. Yeah.
Arum Foundation. I know that AG knows nothing about it.
Nope.
And a lot of our people don't know anything about it. So just kind of give us the spiel. Like, who's the CEO? Was he Binance Europe? Is that
So
where
yeah, so Brian Benson is the CEO. He was he was the director for Binance Latin America.
Latin America? Okay. I knew
Yeah,
it was
so
Binance.
he was
Oh, go ahead.
involved
Yeah.
with a lot of the money processing and the logistics around like onboarding people into Binance and creating a streamlined process for them in Latin America. So
Nice.
So what's going on with it?
yeah, so Aurum Foundation, well, it's kind of in the name. It's somewhat of a launch. It still is in a pre-launch stage where the goal is to launch Aurum Exchange and somewhat of like an ecosystem similar to Binance, offering like grid trading and different bots and APIs that you can use on their exchange or others. You're taking more than just a tip. Yeah, not wrong on that with those BTC.
That's what those crypto ATMs will do for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Brian was just speaking at Token 2049, and it seems like their technology is really centered around AI, and I guess they're using a proprietary AI software and offering that to the people who are using their system now currently, and what they're going to be offering on the exchange as well. So pretty interesting company. I think everyone who's listening, watching, even you guys, understand that words mean absolutely nothing in this space. So um, it,
100%.
it was awesome to see them being a gold partner for Token 2049 and for Brian to speak on stage. But we need a little more than that. We need to see.
Yeah, that's still pretty big though. I mean, I mean, Token, what are they, whatever that. I mean, they're not just letting anybody up there. I mean, maybe. I mean, if they just paid 100 grand
Yeah, I was going to say they could
to
probably pay
sponsor,
him
maybe they will
to
let
get
anybody up.
people to
But
come in and say, "Oh,
yeah,
It's definitely pay to speak, pay to play for these big crypto events. But to publicize yourself like that, to me, is a good indication that you're trying to go somewhere for the future. But absolutely, I mean, it's definitely verify, 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 and actions are the most necessary. Performance is the only thing that's needed in business. Words mean absolutely nothing.
yeah. So
So
they have a few different products. AG one, they have an online credit card right now, so you can get your number and stuff, and then put that into your Apple Pay or your GPay, and use it
that's
that
no
way.
KYC.
No KYC. And
So they have four options. You can, if you want to pay less to get to use it sooner, then you'll have to KYC. The first three are independent KYC, and then the fourth one, which I think is like 240, which is still comparable to Ultimo and even other cards. That one's no KYC. So they're essentially sponsoring your bank account. And
yeah,
this
you
is
pay 240, and then you can use it. But then the fees are. You said that the fees are lower than Ultimo because, like, I use Ultimo monthly, and it's probably a solid 4% start to finish once I use the card and everything. Which I mean, I don't want to say mastered. I'm able to get my money online pretty cheaply now. But now I'm starting to use, trying to figure out ways to, and just like when we were onboarding originally, you were paying that 4 or 5% to get your money on originally. So now paying to take it off and,
So where is this an overseas account? I'm assuming.
the ARM.
Yes.
Yeah. So where is this at?
They're based in Dubai, right?
Yeah, their company licenses. Here, let me actually pull one up real quick, just so I'm not spewing nonsense. But
sorry,
yeah,
I caught him off guard with this one. I did.
You did. I didn't expect it.
I just thought we were going to be bullshit. I did tell him that I wanted to talk about ARM. How do they say it? Is it ARM? ARM. That's how they pronounce it.
It's like I think they use a rolling R, Aurum or Aurum. I don't know, same thing.
That Latin America thing.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
I
so
call it gold rum. AU rum, gold rum.
It's definitely. I mean, this is a little over a year now.
Oh my god! Hold on. Yeah, this is not financial advice. We're just 3 idiots on the internet. Do not sell your house to put money on ARM. I don't know anything about Ultimo or if it's off seashore account. Do your own taxes. We're not tax collectors. We're just 3 dudes talking. You happen to be listening to. If you can't sue us, bro, or broettes. Like, we don't know anything. We're just talking. You just happen to be listening. Did that cover all of our bases, Antihero?
She's our legal advisor.
Your compliance guy. I gotcha. Mm-hmm. Everyone needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. So it looks like they have a company license in Dubai and Hong Kong as well. And technically, they're not open to North America. So they're still they don't want to play our regulatory games. So we have to use a VPN to even access their website.
But they'll mail us a card if we, sign up.
So the virtual cards, you could get the virtual card today through Apple or Google Pay. You can start using it right away. The physical cards, apparently, you have to be like whitelisted because they have so many people internationally who are ordering them. So for us in North America, we have to go through their support. We have to be whitelisted, and then we have to wait for a special shipment that is coming to the USA.
Yeah, and that's probably. And I would have to think that the physical cards are probably going to be KYC at that point.
So the 240, they're saying it's not. They're saying that the bank account is their bank account. So whatever funds we're loading onto our card, that's all handled separately and still run through the bank.
Nice.
So I'm using someone else's bank account?
That's what it seems like.
That seems shady. That means I wouldn't put very much money on it.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Not your funds.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that's actually
a Coinbase card.
Yeah. That's a good question, KR. Oh, it's in the KR. If you go to the KR, if you go to the DeFi IRA group, it's under referrals. It's at the very bottom. I didn't write anything. I copied Mike's very well written what is ARM and put it in our referral section, and then
I didn't even see it.
Yeah. So if you go to the IRA main chat, there's a referral topic, and it's in there, which is Mike's stuff. And then Mike also has a TG that's just specifically dedicated to ARM too. But our referral link is in that. You do need a VPN to log in, but once you log on and everything and get set up, I do not believe you need the VPN. But if you're looking to sign up, let me know, because Mike has an 8-step process that makes it stupid easy. So I can send you that. So
now, do you have to? Do you get a virtual card with Ultimo?
No, I have a physical card with Ultimo.
No,
but can you get because you still have to KYC with Ultimo, don't you? It's like a light KYC.
It's a heavy KYC, but it's through an international bank, and they're not disclosing your personal information to the United States.
Right.
It's
As
not,
long
it's
as
not
long as you
required.
right. And just like any place, you can't actually have a foreign bank account with more than $10,000 in it to be legal anyway. Right. So that's the other thing. Like with Ultimo, it's actually your physical bank account. Like I have a physical bank account in
JDB
the country
Bank,
that I'm not going to name.
It's Laos. I'll name it.
Yeah,
Oops.
it's Laos. Yeah. No, it's in Laos. And
it's the number 2
as long as
Southeast bank.
yeah.
Southeast
And
Asia.
as long as you don't put more than 10,000 in there, then they don't report. You know, so I don't know if you put that 10,000 in, if they're like, oh, you triggered now we got to send your shit over. So
Well, like for me, if I'm not into any of these things, but I want to get a crypto bank account. What are the pros and cons of the two?
So
Like, which one would you push me towards?
if I want to be completely honest, Aurum is still a little new. I don't necessarily would outright write it off because of that, but it's a little too new for me to be convinced that it's the number one card everyone needs. Where Ultimo, they have proven themselves. They're very transparent with everything. And regarding the tax obligation, it's actually if you use a international or foreign account in the United States and that limit goes over 10,000. So let's say you withdraw 10,000 in 2025, you have to report it. But anything less than 10K, you're good. But you could put as much exactly. You could put as much money as you want in it. Technically, it's like an overseas trust.
yeah.
So it's withdrawing $10,000, not
Yeah.
having with. Oh, see,
I don't even think so. I don't even think so because I believe I'm not going to say nothing. I'm trying not to. I don't know what the fuck can be held against me in the court of laws anymore. But when I filed my taxes, there is a check box that says, "Do you have more than $10,000 in a foreign bank?"
Oh, that's right.
So it's not even withdrawing. It's do you have more than 10,000 that's in a foreign national bank
entity? Yeah, good point.
So it's not like from my
So
understanding of that statement, as long as I don't have 10,000 at one point in time, I can filter through. So I can put 1,000 in, spend it, put 1,000 in, spend it. At that point, I don't feel like it's I haven't done anything wrong because I do not. When I check no, I don't have $10,000 in the foreign bank because I only ever keep.
Let's ask Antihero to use ChatGPT and answer that question.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You said I just plugged it into perplexity.ai. It says U.S. taxpayers must report all foreign income on their 1040 tax return. There is no $10,000 threshold for reporting foreign income. Any amount of foreign income must be reported. If gross income exceeds the filing threshold, about $14,600 for singles in 2025, and then separate income reporting, foreign bank accounts with aggregate balances exceeding 10,000 at any during time must be reported to the Treasury Department via FBAR, FinCEN Form 114. So it's different than IRS reporting.
It seems very, I don't know. Maybe I just leave it alone and wait for the Chase and Bank of America to start custodying crypto.
Right. So Antihero for Ultimo or for Aurum? Aurum. I wonder if I can get gold rum to. I wonder if I can get gold rum to start. It's AU rum, gold rum. But yeah, so Aurum is creating their own bank, and it's called Neobank, as Flyer said. So
yeah, and
I
think right now
it's gold rum, Antihero. So AU rum, gold rum is how they spell it.
So for Ultimo, I asked even Perplexity what security measures they have. So it looks like it's mostly coming from my side. So data encryption and secure transmission, two-factor authentication, periodic security audits, multiple authentication layers and advanced protocols, partnerships with industry leaders, strict access controls, User security practices are encouraged, real-time monitoring and fraud protection, and that I can confirm. If you go to a
Oh, really?
hotel or anywhere they hold your funds, right? A hotel, they typically like ask for a credit card because they want to put a hold. If you put a
Yeah.
hold using the Ultimo card, it'll just be declined right away because they don't even want to
Yeah.
deal with that aspect. Same with gas stations. So if you're going to use it for something like that, you can just grab cash and then use it. But I've been using Ultimo for 3.5 years now. That
Wow.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my
I didn't know they
baby.
were out that long.
Yeah, they've been out for a minute. And actually, we have a lot of people because I know the Flyer has an Ultimo card. AM69 has an Ultimo card. I've been using it. I mean, I've put less than $10,000 through it. So
So
I may or may not have just paid off my cruise with it.
Nice.
So
Mike, have you reported anything using Ultimo or what?
I've
Or you
reported
just kind of
income, and I've only reported income using it because I've withdrawn the cash and then used it in my bank account. So that I have reported as income.
gotcha?
and AG, dude, you should totally get the Ultimo card because you are so close to the Hard Rock Cafe, the Hard Rock Casino,
hmm
bro.
Oh,
It
dude.
costs you, I think, $8, but you could pull like $6,000 out or something. I forgot what the max is. You can pull a lot out at the casino.
Well, that would mean I'd have $6,000 to pull out. So
Well, I mean,
depends on the
you know,
markets right now.
Need that first.
Yeah.
the problem with AG is he would be in the casino and then he would hit the roulette wheel on the way out because he's got
I
a
would.
system.
Fibonacci.
There you go. I love it.
Yeah.
Another really good resource is Spritz. I'm not sure if you guys have used that at all.
I have heard of spritz.
I
Yeah,
What's
pay
the
my,
difference with that one?
I use it to pay my car note every month.
Nice. Yeah, I have a lot of Bailey was the first person. We got to track that guy down too. We're doing like a reunion tour from all the Elephant Money people that we used to hang out with, and because they've all started other projects now, they're kind of. But yeah, man, I haven't seen or heard from Bailey in a minute, so we need to try to look that dude up. But he was the first person that was really pushing spritz, and I think the Crypto Flyer uses spritz too. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Erin says she likes it.
I was a beta tester for Spritz when they first launched. They've got a great team, they've got a great ecosystem, and they're really just going to be adding to it, which is pretty awesome. They do a soft KYC.
And they're based in the US or
Yes.
overseas?
US based.
Gotcha.
all right. This is not our lawyer. So just because a country does not report an account, there are layers of surveillance and compliance analytics that are happening behind the scenes. Do some
Right.
research. Well, here's the problem, right? I think it's how big and how much noise are you making, right? Because maybe KR is big enough to where he can't be, tromping around with his whale feet or something, or maybe a Crypto Flyer, maybe those guys are big enough and I don't have enough money for the government to really. They could.
Maybe.
They
I don't know.
yeah. I guess if they need my $10,000 or what's taxes on $10,000? $4,000. They need my 4,000 that bad? Come on, man.
Well, I always have the thing in the back of my head that hey, we start a project and let's say something happens and they want to crack down on all these, unregulated projects. And then they come and they look and they say, okay, well, Goldwyn over here is the head of DeFi IRA, and it hasn't been regulated through the US
I'm not the CEO.
Treasury Department or whatever. Yeah, well, but you know what I'm saying. And then they dig deeper and then they say, oh, look, you haven't filed your crypto taxes in X amount of years. So
I haven't even filed any taxes. So why are they
that's
gonna?
even worse. That's even worse.
They owe me money. They're gonna
Oh,
look.
I
They're
guarantee they
gonna.
don't owe you money.
They 100% owe me money.
For what?
100%.
How do they
Because
owe
of all
you
the money.
money?
Because me and my wife have a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah,
So they take taxes out on us every single week. Dude, they take more taxes out from my family
you don't even know how
than
much they take out.
I, it says FICA right on my stub. I know exactly
Yeah,
how much
but
they take out.
how do you know it's enough taxes? You still got to file.
Because it is. I'm 50 years old, Alan. I filed for 30 years of my life. I got money back every single year.
Just busted out
So
the legal name.
are you are you telling me that all of a sudden in the last 4 years now I owe them money?
You still have to file, man.
I
There's a
mean,
rule. I don't know what it is.
okay.
I don't know. Let's see what the comments are. Where's our lawyer at? Anti-hero.
I do want to say I find it crazy that they're the ones taxing us, yet we have to report to them. Like, all right, just tell me what I
Exactly.
owe.
Listen, I agree on that part. I don't understand. I don't understand that
not
factor.
tech advice. Do your own research. Just 3 dudes on the internet, man. Just 3 dudes on the internet.
All I know is I was told you have to file. So
Yeah, well, I mean, they tell you to do a lot of things. They tell you the earth is round. You still believe that too, huh?
because the earth is round.
How do you know?
Because
do you
it just is.
Why?
Oh my God, Mike, you hear this? I can't believe you got
heard it. I heard it a couple lives ago as well, and I'm just looking out my window right now, and I see this beautiful full moon. I don't know. Maybe it's just a paper plate in the sky.
Have you ever listen? Hey, AG, watch the Truman Show. He thought for 30 years of his life everything was real too.
That is a made up story. What are you talking
Maybe, or maybe it's the Matrix trying to fill us in.
You know, I think the bigger perspective from flat Earth theory and others, right, is the fact that the government and these entities, they lie to us. I think that's the bigger like point.
Sure.
And like so, a lot of people still tell me that what is it, like weather manipulation isn't real, but there are a lot of patents regarding geoengineering. So I don't know. I guess it just depends on what you can physically see at this point in time, right?
So I believe in the weather. You know, you can manufacture weather. They do cloud seeding all the time over in Dubai.
That's right.
So, but as for like the flat Earth, there's so many independent like astronomers that are checking out Pluto and Mars and whatever. They would have just said, "Hey, we're flat." No.
Don't do it, AG. Don't do it.
We're spinning around in circles. We're now corkscrewing around the sun, flying through the cosmos. Right? That's
Do I look like a
latest
scientist to you?
I mean, you're quoting their
all the
crap,
answers.
so I mean,
I'm just
you're
saying,
quoting their crap.
Listen, the people that would lie to us about a flat Earth is probably the government, and these guys don't work for the government. These are just scientists.
Again, they're just people on the internet. You have no idea how they put out their information. Maybe the government gave them money. Where's NASA using all of the money that they get?
They don't look like a weirdo with a silver tinfoil hat.
I'm trying so they can't get my thoughts.
Yeah, okay.
Like Magneto, right?
Yeah. No. So there's been some crazy conspiracy theories with the shooting with Charlie Kirk. I don't know if you guys have been hearing
all
that,
don't you?
I didn't say I believe that. Calm down.
The last thing I saw was Charlie Kirk wasn't even on stage. It was a hologram because it was a perfect 10 by 10 by 9 foot, which is exactly what the projection is. The camera behind Charlie Kirk was a projector. Right?
No, I think Charlie is dead. This conspiracy theory that that I could try to, believe and to look into would be that the guy that they got as the shooter is not the shooter.
Yeah, that like child.
But I think, yeah. So I think there could be another shooter out there that they're just kind of sweeping under the rug.
Yeah, I'm not going
What's
to
going on?
expose myself on this, but I think there's a lot of things that have happened globally that have been controlled very heavily, and I find it very it's a extreme coincidence to me that all of the news has been reporting on Charlie Kirk for the past 2.5 weeks, and then what? Last Monday, Bitcoin went from 208,000, and now today 226,000. Or sorry, 100. I'm saying
126, yeah.
108
Yeah,
to
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
126,000. So I don't know. I think they used Charlie Kirk's accident or thing or killing, shooting, whatever, his murder as a tool.
To drop the price down before it rallies back up.
So so that's the thing with these markets. They got to go up to go lower. They got to go higher to go lower. They got to go lower to go higher. They got to continue sweeping the liquidity. So now that we're seeing an all-time high, 2 days in a row, and especially on a full moon, there's a lot of conspiracy around market movements, world activity with lunar activity. But
yeah,
do we go to 135 from here, or do we bomb back down to 80?
I think we go back. No, not to 80. No, no.
I hope we crab sideways for a couple weeks.
I like that.
I think that'll happen.
It can crab sideways. ETH can pop to 6.
Some accumulation right now would definitely help the market.
Yeah, I wish I had some of that BNB I had when it was 400, 300, whatever.
Yeah, what is BNB right now? $1,200,
like 1,200.
1225.
Dude, I think I sold mine at like 630.
Yeah,
still a nice profit.
Yeah, I bought it at 629. So
Smooth Brain Mike coming in here with the predictions. I think BNB personally is a $2,000 token or coin, I should say. ETH, I'm looking at like 6 to 8K this cycle. Bitcoin, that's a whole nother ball game because it's the digital gold, and these big institutions haven't stopped buying it. So it's gonna come to a point where they need to sell. They're not just gonna hold it, right?
Hey, I got a question, Mike, because when we started the show, we were talking. You're talking about ETFs and stocks and shit like that. So, won't there come a time? Because right now, silver, I've been trying to teach my kids to buy silver and shit like that, and it has literally doubled since they bought it. Right? I think we bought at 25. It's right at 50 right now. But the paper, what they say the silver is on paper is like 2,000 to 1 for every physical ounce of silver. They've sold 2,000. Yep. So is that something that can start happening with Bitcoin? Whereas the whole big thing about Bitcoin is there's only 21 million. But if they start paper trading it and making it pay, will that not affect the value? Or is it good for Bitcoin? Do you understand what I'm kind of asking here?
Absolutely, I do. So Bitcoin is a little different to precious metals because it can't be mined. We technically don't really understand the cap of silver and gold, but we do with Bitcoin. So in that sense, we can understand how much will be created or minted. But with silver and gold, we still don't. So I think personally, silver and gold are extremely undervalued, and for a reason. Probably because we don't have an accurate account on reserves. And what we're comparing it to continues to nosedive, right? I think the US dollar is like 10% down just this year alone. So I think what's going to happen with
printing it, shit.
Exactly. I think what's going to happen with Bitcoin is it's going to get to a point where exchanges are going to want to buy it from you, and they're going to be offering a premium rate. I mean, the premium rate's already happening in South Korea. Now that they've kind of expanded and they're allowing their people, I don't even know if they're citizens there, are allowed to buy it. they have to buy it at a premium because these exchanges don't want to sell it to them. So I think it's going to start happening. And then it might even get to a point where people are just like, oh no, 150,000, it's worth 250,000. And as long as everybody kind of maintains that standard, there's really no reason to sell it to less.
So what's going to be the new standard, right? Because everything is dollar based, right? So Bitcoin's $125,000.
Nothing's changing.
It's only going. It's going up
based.
because. What's that?
I said it's going to stay the dollar based. It's going to be stay.
So I mean, but they're just adding more and more dollars, right? So they're just printing dollars and buying Bitcoin with it, right? Isn't that what they're doing? Or they're buying assets.
Yeah, buying
So
assets.
They're flooding the market with all these paper dollars, and people that don't, the people that really don't believe in tinfoil hats, that just work for the dollar and only hold dollars, and they, put the money in the bank and they're saving dollars. I mean,
yeah, well, that's bad for them.
But what I'm saying is there ever going to be a new standard? Are we going to go to a Bitcoin standard? Or are we going back to a gold standard?
I think
I don't think so.
I think there's too many entities involved. It might end up being like a basket of different currencies, right? And I don't think it's going to be like a single entity that's going to become the dominant standard. But so like the International Monetary Fund's special drawing rights, they have a basket of multiple currencies that could potentially become the global reserve standard. BRICS, we can't sleep on that. Gold, even, we could revert back. I think Bitcoin is going to always be a reserve, but I'm not sure it's going to take over as like the standard asset globally.
The US dollar is going to continue to be the reserve currency.
Absolutely.
So the is it the Genius Act they've just passed? I think that's the one that they just passed. Well, that's all about the stable coins. So a lot of people aren't talking about this, but it's very, very important. So what makes the dollar so strong across the world is that they have people. Yes, people are buying U.S. Treasury bonds. When I say people, I mean like countries. They're buying our debt, keeping our economy strong. Well, when China, Japan, all these other countries start selling their treasury bonds, the bond market takes a dump, and that affects everything. It affects the whole world. So what I guess the powers of I wouldn't say Donald Trump, but the US government has realized that, hey, Tether is actually like the fourth largest treasury bond holder. And so all these stable coin companies, they buy treasury bonds, US treasury bonds, make their and they tie them up and they make their like big 1-to-1 value for a stable coin, and they're making yield on that. So that hey, I'll buy US treasuries, so that way it's pegged, and then I'm going to make money on the back end. So that's what they're doing. So they're making it easier for that. So they're trying to get there's still going to be China and Japan, countries that are buying treasury bonds, but now they're taking the risk of them offloading it, from a foreign company or foreign power, to have individual companies use that. And because they're doing that, that's going to keep the US dollar in circulation and keep it going. I know I just blurted out a lot of word vomit, but man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of inner workings that people aren't talking about, or they don't want people to know about. But that's
the most interesting fact. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that the U.S. government is actively trying to keep America at the top, superpower, and the dollar is a key factor.
Yeah, definitely. One of the most important aspects about the Genius Act was eliminating these stablecoin companies from providing yield just for holding their stable currency, which honestly was genius because that would just double inflation, right? Especially if they're using U.S. bonds. But man, I don't know how many of you have taken a look at World Liberty Financial, but
Hmm.
Donald Trump, it might not be his entity entirely, but him and his cohorts, they want to create their own banking system. So
Yeah.
it's really interesting what people. I mean, man, there are some creative minds in the world who, they see how fiat currency has been used, and they're just transitioning that into a digital space. And as long as they can back it with assets, something that has intrinsic value, man, I mean, who's going to stop them other than like
Yeah.
governments? You know,
Hey, Mike,
I
I
was
know
just,
that I didn't want you to forget that you had a another
I appreciate
appointment.
it.
It's getting pretty
Thank you, brother.
close. So
Yeah, I was just going to wrap up with saying, beautiful time to buy some IRA. Look at this, under
what?
a penny. Still, I mean,
Under a
I'm
penny, baby.
dumbfounded.
Listen,
I
Yeah.
dollar cost average in this beast.
yeah, it's we're I think the big thing is that we hit that 2 million, right? We dipped below, but then we popped right back up, and we've been holding pretty steady. So,
Hmm.
I think we found that new floor, right? So if it like you said in chat the other day, anything under a penny is a steal, man. Because once we pop up again, we might go to the new floor might be a penny and a half. So you're already
Yeah.
at 50% profit.
But we've got some things
So
cooking in the background, and we're probably maybe 30 days, 45 days from having a nice little rally starting back up. So
so,
that's all I can
so
say
yeah,
right
Mike.
now. That's all I can say right
I was going to say, my ears are wide.
now. It's always a good
All right.
time
Drop
to
the alpha.
DCA.
Yeah, Mike,
right,
you're welcome anytime, brother. Like we appreciate you.
I appreciate
I felt like we got into a good flow there, but I saw the time. I was like, oh man, he said he had another call at 8:30. So,
Thank you.
you
I
know, you
appreciate
Yeah,
it,
are
guys.
man.
you are
Thank
more
you
than
so
welcome.
much.
Yeah, sorry I jumped on here late, but yeah, definitely we're gonna have to bring you back.
Yeah, sounds good. Maybe next time I'll have a couple topics to carry with me.
Nah,
That's fine, man. We're
we
just
listen. We do everything off the cuff, so it's all good.
yeah.
But
I love it.
Arum Gold Rum,
Yeah,
Arum.financial.
check it out. Take a
It's
look.
pretty solid. It's pretty solid. We didn't even talk about the yield. Like it's producing right at like 10% a month too. So, it's not a
The
good
bank
place for
account?
you. Well, I'll talk to you about it once Mike goes. But
Oh, okay.
Mike,
Mike, you can't talk
I
about
did put
this.
you in the duck race. Lamster, I didn't forget. I was actually doing that in the background while AG and Mike were talking. So
Cool. Thank you, gents. I appreciate your time, and thanks to everybody in the community for attending tonight. All right. Peace.
I
Gotcha, man.
appreciate
All
you, Mike.
right, see you later.
So yeah, so Arum has a bunch of different products. So it costs you $19.99 a year to use their products.
$20.
So
Okay.
yes, $20 a year, and then you can use products. So one of the products is a I'm hesitant to say this because every time we've ever talked about it, it's been a fucking scam. But they have an AI bot, and
Mm,
right. So they have an AI bot. It's producing yield. Whether it's true or not, it's been producing for a while. So we're not
so,
like
so you get yield for just depositing money, or you have
yep.
to sign up to use the bot in order to get yield?
Right. You deposit your money into the bot, and then the bot uses your money. So there is no
Okay, so
technical
I
lock.
don't have to use the bot then.
You do not. You do not have to use the
Okay.
bot. So you can go on to choose a bank account, and they have a bunch of stuff. I think they have loans. They have a bunch of stuff in the background that I haven't even looked into. Like I got on to use the trading bot and stuff like that, and to check out the make it nice. Man, Lamster's killing it with the ideas. I loved it. I don't know if did you see his other idea called
No,
10
what was
foil?
it?
It's the number 10 foil as the token, and then it gives hat reward tokens. That was pretty funny.
That's clever.
But
That is clever.
yeah, so Arum has they have those typical red flags. You know, it's the AI trading bot. They actually, I believe, they show their trades and stuff. So, but it also tells you how much.
So did
Yeah.
Traj.
Right. Yeah. They're like anything, right? Do your own research, put your money there, don't put your money there. I'm not trying to get y'all to put money in there. You know, if you do, if you want to use it, please sign up under Nest Egg. So, but yeah, so it's the your money's not locked, but if you withdraw your money in the first year, you get hit with a withdrawal fee. After that first year, after you've had your account 1 year, then there's no withdrawal fees. You can auto compound, but if you auto compound, your compounds are subject to that withdrawal fee, or you can just let your fees gather and you can withdraw them for no withdrawal fee. And then depending on what level your money is, you split it with the company. So like right now, I think I'm at a 70-30 split. So my money is being used. The company gets 30% of the fees that my money generates.
Okay. So you get 70%.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And then if you go higher, you know, if you hit I think the highest level you can be at is 95.5. So they always take 5%, but you get 95.
I mean, that's pretty good though.
Yeah.
You throw $1,000 in there, get 70% of whatever you make.
I would have to look at what that rate is, but it's somewhere right around in there. And I think $1,000 is the 70-30 split. So, all right, I got the duck race ready. You wanna let me share?
Yeah, give me.
All right, hey, I'm gonna go through. Hey, go through the list real quick and see if there's any names that I have. Lamster, I have KR.
Or I'll name them off to you. Anti-Hero,
Yep.
Rugs to Riches,
Yep.
Aaron,
Yep.
KR,
Yep.
Dennis,
Yep.
Flyer,
Yep.
Lamster,
Yep.
AM69.
Yep.
You put Mike in there?
I did.
Man, there's a lot of people in chat today. A lot of messages.
Yeah, a lot of messages. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Okay, that's what I got. All right, we got
Oh,
two
we're the
naked
Space
ducks.
Cowboy.
You like Space Cowboy?
Yep.
Are we good? All right, let's run it. Can you see it?
I can see it.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Come on, R2R. Oh, man, it's neck and neck.
Hanging out in the back. Is Lamster doing a fake out like last week?
Oh, come on, R2. R2R, come on. There we go. Put the Jets on.
I think it's gonna be Lamster.
Oh.
Lamster was pulling the fake out. I thought it was. Congratulations. All right, Lamster. Send me your wallet address that you want me to send that to, and I'll send that out tomorrow. But,
with the dots.
The dots were it. So look at this.
Awesome.
What did Denver do that the Bucks could not do?
I have no idea. What's that?
Beat the Eagles, baby. Denver beat the Eagles yesterday.
Oh, they did? What was the
Yeah,
score?
baby.
I didn't know that.
Denver won by 1 point. I don't know what the score was.
Okay.
But they won by 1.
You know, I was very disappointed today about losing the survivor pool.
Yeah, baby.
I thought I had
You
that in
and
the bag.
you and AM69 lost this week. Down
I
to
was
2. Down to 2.
man. I was like, dude, I lost by 1 point too, or the team did. But my fantasy football team has been doing pretty well.
Oh my God. My big league, the league that I spend the most money on, it's
Mhm.
it's a dynasty league and stuff. I like for 3 years I like crafted my team to come out at the end.
Yeah.
And I mean, on paper, I should be smoking this league this year. But the last 3 weeks, I've lost 3 starters. I had Malik Neighbors, I had CeeDee Lamb, and I have
Mm.
Omarion Hampton, who just sprained his ankle this week and is now on IR. So 3 of my
Oh,
people
gee.
are on IR. Plus, I had another receiver that he's like, "Oh, my knee hurts." I don't know what the hell's up with that guy.
Yeah.
He's
So
like,
I saw
"Dang."
that Tyreek Hill, he's out.
No, he's done.
Um,
He'll be retired. He's not coming
yeah, he's
back.
done. But luckily, I had their number 2 wide receiver on
Mm,
my bench, and I was like, oh, look who I got. So I,
nice.
put him in the lineup, and he did pretty well. You
Yeah.
got
So
you need to go help your son, man. He's 0-4, going to be 0-5 here in a minute.
I'm not helping him do nothing. Oh yeah. KR, let's not talk about it. Oh wait, your claim to fame was they beat Texas. Florida just smoked Texas, smoked them like they were nothing. So your claim to fame, the one team you beat that was ranked this year. You only played 2 ranked teams the whole year. Tired of it.
Bo Nix, he's the quarterback for Denver.
Correct.
He only got 18 points.
Yeah.
In
Well,
fantasy. Luckily, I didn't play him. I was like, Denver sucks. I gotta switch him out for Dak Prescott. Got me almost 40 points.
ooh, yeah, they smoked. Dallas smoked whoever they played.
Yeah, the Jets.
Oh yeah, the Jets. That was the Jets. But yeah, man. So what's new? What's going on? How's the house? Any
House is
updates?
coming along. I hired a guy. He's starting tomorrow. He's gonna clean the inside of the house and start painting the walls. So I'm hoping to have the house on the market next week. The old house.
Nice. Well, hopefully it sells fast. Hey, Pack is
I'm
back.
hoping, man. Yeah,
Pack is
yeah.
back. Yeah, I sold
Is
my account on the
that
marketplace.
for what? 29%?
50%.
Oh, it's back up
So
that high? Or did
no,
you
the
just get
market the marketplace is you can set your own rate. So you put whatever you want to get.
Mm,
The instant buyout is from the company, and that's at 20%.
20?
So
It was
20, yeah.
23, I thought.
No, that's the difference, but the actual buyout is 20%. So there's going to be a
Oh,
little
God.
gap.
So how much was yours that you sold for 50?
I got 32.50. So I sold it for a little bit more than 50% off. It was 50.4% off. I had 65.50 or some shit like that. $6,570, I think, is what I had in my account. And I got 32.5. I just felt like I did the math. Now it could be completely wrong math, but I was only going to get like $50 a month for my account. And that was I was using really low numbers. Like if they average, 0.3 a day, I felt like if they average 0.3 a day, but apparently that's not how they explained how they're going to pay out. And I didn't kind of agree with that either. Like they said that they could have 15-day periods where they don't have any payouts. So what they're playing on is, let me see if I can get my hands right. So that's hard. All right. So this is the liabilities. This is the treasury, if you want to call it that way. The treasury should always be going up, and the debt should always technically be going down. And when they meet, that's when the recovery is at zero. Because now the treasury
Good night,
is
69.
good night, brother. So when the treasury hits the liabilities, that's when there's a full recovery, because now you can withdraw 100% of your money, right? Because the treasury is what everybody owns. And right now the treasury is 23% of the liability. So you actually only have 23%.
So do you know who bought your stuff?
No idea.
Hmm.
So I know that Scott had put out a thing saying he was going to buy a bunch of stuff off of the MP because he had money in the vaults and it just came due. So he was taking that money and buying MPs off. So I know that he said he bought a bunch, so maybe he bought it. I don't know. But mine was the largest account up for sale that was at 50% off. So, but I just did the math. I mean, I know, like, I'm currently making, so I started doing concentrated liquidity last month for me and the NFT treasury. And for the 14 days, I did 10% over 15 days. So our account made 10% over 15 days. So I'm like, if I just do that, I'm making way more. What?
You're like, I made 10% over 15 days. That works out to about 10% in 15 days.
Oh,
You like
my bad.
repeated yourself. I was like,
I think I was
what's going
thinking.
on
I think
here?
I think I was thinking. My point is I feel like it's going to take at least 18 months to get my money back.
Yeah.
In that same 18 months, the 3,000 that I got, I can make $300 a month on easily. That's only 10%. And I made 10% in 15 days. So let's say I have a bad other 15 days. I'm still making 10%, which is $300 a month versus having $6,000 tied up and only getting $50 a month, you know? So
Sure.
I just did the math. My paper napkin math said
No,
if I can
it
get,
makes sense.
and that's what I said, because I mean, I was like, oh, instant deposit, I get 1,500 back. I don't want that. I said, but if somebody was to offer me $3,200 right now for my account, I would take it. And I did. So
Yeah. Yeah. So I got to go on there and play around. Maybe I'll put my stuff up.
So yeah, so I still have money in the vaults, but I'm 50 days away from having that money back. So
Man,
that'll
I
be good.
so want my XRP back from
Yeah.
VOD.
Me too. I would love for you to have your XRP back.
That'd be a game changer, man.
Yeah. If you got
So
your XRP back, I
disappointed.
would get my XRP back. So that would be nice. I didn't have as much as you had in there, but it was still a good amount.
I know. You know what's crazy is that I had so much in there, but the price was so low when I bought the XRP that it's almost like oh yeah, I'll just write it off. It's like,
But now, well, that's what I.
yeah, 6
That's
digits.
why
That's a
I
lot
try
of
not to
money.
think of. That's why I try not to think about the money I lost on Celsius, because I lost that money, but what I actually bought it for was so much smaller, and then I took a loan out. Right, so I took a loan for. I pulled out of Celsius. I pulled $15,000 out.
Yeah,
Into my
so you
bank
got
account.
some money back out of it.
Well, no, and I didn't even pay the thing that I used as collateral. I didn't even pay 15,000 for. So I technically was ahead. But if you look at what that crypto is worth now, now it's worth. I mean, now it's what $160,000. So yeah, it still sucks. But I still have to think. I didn't spend $16,000 on it. I pulled $16,000 out of my equity. That paid for my renovation on my house that I ended up selling.
Well,
So
I hope we get it back one day.
IRA, baby.
First fingers.
Like Mike said, dude, it's under a penny. Like anything
Mhm.
under a penny. I mean, we could easily be in 5 years, 10 cents. That's a 10x
Mhm. Oh yeah.
right now.
Well,
You're
in 5
buying, you're
years, I
buying dying.
think that's less than then.
Well, I mean, it's what is that? Over promise, under promise, over perform.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be what it'll be. The big thing
I
is the
have,
treasury's buying every single day.
yeah, and the Treasury is gonna not financial advice, but we've got some things in the background brewing, which is going to boost the Treasury buying rate.
Yep.
And
And actually, I've been
excited
talking to
about
somebody
that.
about. I've been talking to somebody in the background that's a pretty good crypto person like Dev. So they can help us with some of those things that we have been talking about.
Okay, who's that?
The guy that's helping with PACA, JC Crypto, I think is his name.
Oh, okay.
The guy's seems pretty damn smart. Him and his kid, they're working on some stuff. So I've been talking to him. So see if
Nice.
he's gonna help me do some things. I think get us back on track with some things. And then
Yeah,
after we
Dennis
get
says
super,
buy some raffle
that?
tickets. Dennis says buy
He
some
is-
raffle tickets.
I know Dennis is the and actually Adam, I believe, is Adam. I haven't seen Adam today.
No, he wasn't
But
here today.
Adam built a new raffle system for us, and I think that Anti-Hero, are you still here? I think she said that it passed all the audits that she was running it through. So we might have the new raffle system up and running too. And we
Oh,
can
nice.
tie that in with the relaunch of our website, hopefully. That'd be nice. Have
Yes.
a new raffle website too with a new system up.
Mhm.
But yes, the raffle is still working. Buy raffle tickets, guys. I need to remember to put that every day on the thing.
Every day. All right, man. Well, anybody got any questions, any thoughts, any comments before we sign off?
Concern. So I know that I saw.
I think I'm getting old, man. I'm getting wrinkles.
Yeah, I can't wait till your hair starts turning gray more than mine. Look at this, man, dude. I'm 50 and I still have pretty good. I got a little balding spots there if you flip it, but for 50, I got very little gray hair in there. Check that out.
No,
It's just-
yeah, I don't. It's just that. I wonder if this is actually a birthmark right there.
Mine?
Yeah,
No,
because it's only like right here.
yeah, that's it. That's the only place.
It's
I'm starting to notice it here. Like when this starts growing out, I'm starting to notice more. And
Mhm.
then every time I get my hair cut, it like I look at it, it's gray, but I can't see it in my hair. It's very crazy.
All right, guys. Well, no one's got anything. We'll call it a night.
But oh, I went to the Saints game yesterday
Where?
in New Orleans.
You drove to New Orleans? Well, you're a
Yeah.
lot closer than I am. What is that,
Yeah,
like a 4-hour drive?
It's just shy of 4 hours, yeah. But yes, we're
How was that?
it wasn't too bad. My wife was a trooper. She did the driving in the morning, and I was supposed to drive at night, but I got a little toasty at the game, so she decided
Well,
that
they
she was
played
gonna
the
drive.
Giants.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a game to go to.
Well, it was funny because
Guaranteed
Saturday,
win.
well, not guaranteed win, but Saturday we were at the baseball field, and she's like, "Do you want to go to the Saints game tomorrow?" I was like, "Who they playing?" And she said the Giants. I said, "I bet those tickets are fucking cheap." And she said, "Yeah, they're like $30." And so we got a him and Han. We got home. We talked to the kids. So we just decided that
$30.
we were
That's
gonna.
cheap, man.
We got 4 tickets. And if you haven't been to the Superdome, dude, it is so nice to watch a football game there. It is so awesome. No matter really where you are, even third row. We bought third row tickets, row 20 of the third row. And I'm telling you, it was still fantastic watching the game. And yeah, it cost us I think it was $32 per ticket. after fees. After fees.
That's cheap. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cheap. I think
and
the
then we
cheapest
didn't.
tickets at the Bucks games probably over $100.
Well, now you can find
Wow.
if you want to sit third row or third story at the Bucks, you can get it for probably $40 or $50.
I don't
But
think so. The
well,
nosebleeds?
listen, Tampa is such fair weather
Not up for Texas?
fans. Oh my gosh, come on now. But we used to go to the Bucks game every year. We actually might go again this year when they play New Orleans, but we have a lot of traveling in December, so we might not be able to make it this year. But it was nice. Like we just made a day of it. It was just a long day. We got up early, drove over there, got there, parked really easily, and then went into Dave and Buster's to use the bathroom. We got a couple beers at Dave and Buster's. The kids played for like 25 minutes games. Walked downstairs, walked one block, walked right into the Superdome. Watched the game. Went to the car. Went home.
Can't beat that.
Yeah,
8-hour
nice.
drive.
Yeah, it was 8 hour
4 there,
drive.
4 back. Not too bad. It's
Wasn't too
doable.
bad. So kids were pretty good. They won. So that always helps. So
Yeah. That's their
Yeah.
one win so far, right?
yeah, it might probably be their only win this year, but
Who's their
we'll see.
quarterback?
Rattler.
I don't recognize the name.
Yeah, I think he's a third. I think this is his third year.
Third year.
Yeah, I think this is his third year.
Tell Logan, he's playing like the Saints.
He's
Actually,
a Bucks
Saints are
fan.
playing better. Tell him the Saints are playing better than him.
Listen, you know what he is? He's still in the survivor pool, and the rest of us aren't. So maybe he should just stick to survivor pool.
I think it's because he picked the same team as whoever else is still in it.
Well,
I was thinking to myself, I was like, that's a good strategy because if you both lose, then it goes to like
you can't see anybody's pick until the game starts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's not like that. Like the last two people can't see each other's pick when they pick. The pick doesn't show up until the game starts.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was just looking at that and I was like, because I'm like, they picked the same guy. I'm like, well, that kind of makes sense.
So,
but you can only pick the same person or the one team once.
Yeah. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to ask them if they want to just chop the winnings, and then we can start again.
Who is it? Who's DM 3TB1?
That's Daryl. He plays poker with us.
Oh, okay.
Darsuck.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna want them to split it? Let them go one more week, and then we'll do it again.
See if one of them loses this week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'll be week 6. Yeah, because there's 18 weeks.
Yeah, there's a lot of time.
Yeah, so they could go out to week 7 if they wanted to, and still be all right.
I think when we restart it though, I don't think it resets the teams. So all of those people they won, right? Stop.
Yeah. Oh, so
there's not yours.
So you couldn't pick the teams you've already picked.
I believe that's how it went last year. So
that's kind of cool because
I got knocked out the second week, so I haven't picked any teams the last 4 weeks. So I think that's how it worked last year. What is your? Hey, leave the doors alone. You don't need, just leave them alone.
How many teams are there? 32 teams?
Yeah, there's 32 teams. 32.
Yeah. Fantasy football. Let me see who am I playing next week?
So whoever's still here next week, we're gonna have a blast from the past. You play me next week? Ooh.
Yeah, just a tip.
That's me. Just a tip. But next week on the show, we will have Crypto Stew. Crypto Stew was supposed to be here today, but he had to fly somewhere. So he pushed, and I moved Mike up. Mike was going to be next week. And then the week after, we're going to have Patrick Cryptozoa is going to come back from his hut in Colorado.
Okay.
So.
And now, Stu, he's in not
Bora
London.
Bora or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but he used to be in
he used to be in Scotland.
the UK, Scotland. Yeah. He's in Bora Bora now.
I don't know what it's called. He's on an island. What starts with a B? I'm pretty sure. KR would know, but I think they dipped. But
all right.
Anyway, guys, yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate everybody. DCA is the way. You know, pick up IRA, pick up Velocity. We do have some great things coming forward. The CDs, we got the first look at the new website for our CDs, so it looks pretty solid. The buttons that AG produced look really good. I was really surprised how good they looked on the site. And so it's coming along. Well, we should have that, and hopefully we'll have the same guy that is doing the website for the CDs. We're hoping we'll just flip him and have him just redo our main site,
the website,
and then at the same time we'll add a raffle site, so we'll have a fully functioning, eye-pleasing website that flows from one to the other. More importantly, that we can update.
All right, guys. You have a good one.
All right. See you, AG.